The man being interviewed here had the hottest show on radio back when I was growing up in Kumasi. I'm sure anyone who lived in Kumasi during that time knows this man. He is called OTWINOKO. His real name, I think, is Kwabna Asare, but he is widely known as OTWINOKO. And for years, this man dominated the airwaves in Kumasi with his show which bordered on spiritual stuff. So in every home, you will find both old and young sit in the evening to listen to this man. But along the line, I don't know what happened. He just disappeared. Well, I didn't know where he was. So for years, this man was off the radio, only to come back years later blind. So in this interview, he talks about his life, what happened to him, how he got blind and all that. I'll leave a link to the full interview in the description box further below. You can go and watch him. So let's go and watch the clip, and then we'll come back and learn from the dialogue.
Okay, you monitor fan ye hwade. Ade pa na wabrabom obidi ye wa how pa. Ade obidi ye wa utimu se wani nye ho kra.
Ade ha me pa. Menti asiase me Yakopon hia. Ebompu ni mpu a ne busa no me ni papa no de bone atua meka
kai
menti ase sa ka kura na me to na me de mani pa no a menya do mu se je watua bi meboa na je krata na kire famisi kama me a eno ano noko
oh
desi a me no kasai abrantie bi wotema ese ye friend no na George oye na distill de water no say minor na global services
okay
or community 8
okay
abato me ka 1 year ni Ford or de me ka 1.1 me the case na court any adin na hu baby be pem nne me no say oh we are say 1 year ni o look at my situation ma to ka ma obi 1.1 scandal social to me na court be pem nne me hunu de metie yo di enti na nipa eyesa
okay ye monitor fan ye hwade.
Ochi, yen monotofa na yen shadie. The Ochi here is a short form for OTWINOKO. I told you this man is widely known as OTWINOKO. Yen monotofa na yen shadie. There's a phrasal verb here which is botofa. Botofa. And botofa means to summarize. The that comes before this botofa is the imperative marker. We use this to issue instructions, make commands, make requests, right? In English, this will translate literally as should, right? Should. So if you say yem monotofa, literally you are saying we should summarize it. The no in the middle is it, the object pronoun. So yem monotofa is we should summarize it. But this is just to say, let's summarize it, all right? So you include yourself in the imperative. I told you the phrasal verb is botofa, right? But when we place this in front, the goes on to assimilate the b. We said in Chi, typically if you have b, and what comes before that is in most cases, the would cause the b to change into as well. And this is just to allow for easier pronunciation. So we have Ochi, yen monotofa, na yen shadie. The second verb is she, which means to watch.
Shed your diary, made my life so meaningful. Shed your diary.
And then we have in front. And again, that is an imperative marker. I told you that we use the imperative to issue instructions, commands, make requests, and all that, right? And I told you that this translates to English literally as should, right? So if you say yenshe, you are saying we should watch or we should see, literally, all right? And then we have adie, which is a thing or something. So yenshe adie literally means we should see or we should watch a thing, right? That is literally. But this just means let's see how it goes.
Adie pa na wabrabom obidi ye wa how pa.
Adie pa na wabrabom obidi ye wa how pa. we have a dien, which is the question word what. There's a link to the whole playlist on question words up here. A dien pana, what exactly is it that, all right? What exactly is it that wabrabomu, we have abrabo, which is life. So the life that you live. In English, you use life for the different use cases of life, right? But in Twi, we have different terms for the different use cases of life. We covered this in a previous episode. I'll link it up here. So we have abrabo, which is life, and that has been possessed by the possessive adjective apostrophe, which is yaw, all right? It takes this form when the noun that it is possessing starts with a, as in a. Else, this would have been wo. So if the noun that the possessive adjective is being used to possess started with any other letter apart from a, as in a, then this would have been wo. This yaw would have been wo. So, for example, if we take shoes, we have mpabwa. If we are possessing mpabwa with yaw, we will have wompabwa. Wompabwa, your shoes. But if the noun that you are going to possess starts with a, as in a, then the possessive adjective will change into apostrophe, and then you attach it to the noun, right? So if we take aduane, which is food, to possess this, we'll bring apostrophe in front, and then we have waduane, your food, all right? So that is what is happening here. So we have wabrabomu, in your life. Obi di yewa, a how pa. We have obi, which is someone. So there's obi as someone, there's obia as everyone, okay? Obi di yewa, ye here is to do, all right, to do. So obi di yewa, when someone does it to you, a how pa. The verb here is ha, which means to worry or to bother, all right? So the in front is it. So we have a how. It worries you, it bothers you, pa, very much. So overall, we have a dear pana. What exactly is it that wabrabomu in your life, obi di yewa, when someone does it to you, a how pa, it worries you very much.
Ade obi di yewa utumi se wani nye ho kra.
Ade a obi di yewa utumi hu se wani nye ho kra. I told you that ade is a thing. It can also mean something, even though something in itself is bibi, all right, bibi. But sometimes we can use this ade to also mean something, okay? So we have ade a obi di yewa, something that when someone does to you, right? Which means who said there is to me, which is to be able, right? To be able or to be capable. This can translate in English as can, right? Can. So I can do it. So you are able to do it, all right? So which means who said there's who, which is to see, all right? To see. Which means who said that you can see that, right? Something that when someone does to you, you can see that literally. There's a phrasal verb here which is eni je ho, okay? Eni je ho. And literally, this means to be happy about something, all right? To be happy about something. But we also use this to mean to like, all right? To like something. But that is in the positive. Here, it has been negated. So we bring in front of the j, right? And the goes on to assimilate the j into nya, right? So we end up with eni inyaho, to not like something, right? And then we have kra, which is at all. So overall, we have adia obi di yewa, utimi hu se weni nyaho kra. Something that when someone does to you, you can, tell that you don't like at all.
Adia have a pa. Menti asem ni Nyankopon hia. Ebompu ni mpu a busa no.
Adia have a pa. We have adia, which we have learned as a thing, right? But we said sometimes we use this to also mean something, okay? So we have adia. The a that follows the adia is the relative pronoun. This will translate in English as that. Okay. So adia ehamepa, we said ha is a verb that means to worry, to bother, right? And then we have pa as very much. So adia ehamepa, something that worries me very much. Mentias here, there is again, the relative pronoun that. Mentias here, there's another phrasal verb here which is tiasie. Tiasie, and tiasie means to understand. All right, to understand. It is from this that we get the noun in tiasie, understanding. Okay, in tiasie. So, but here this is in the negative. So we have the negative marker in front. So in tiasie, to not understand. All right. So adia ehamepa mentiasie, something that worries me very much that I don't understand. Semeni nyankopon shia. Again, we have relative pronoun that. Se meni nyankopon shia. The se here is the if clause particle. So this means whatever comes next is enclosed within an if clause. Okay? We have nyankopon, which is one of the names that people use to refer to God. So there is onyankopon or nyankopon. So we have semeni nyankopon shia. The verb here is shia, which is to meet. So up to this point, we have adia ehamepa mentiasia semeni nyankopon shia, something that worries me very much that I don't understand, that if I meet God,
ebo mpunimpu a mebusa no.
Ebo mpunimpu a, we have bo mpunimpu, and that is to come face to face with someone. All right. So when you bump into someone and you are facing each other, we use this to capture that. You know, when you are walking in town, sometimes you bump into someone and you'll be trying to move left, the person will be trying to move left as well. You'll be trying to move right, the person will be trying to move there as well. We use this to capture that. Bo mpunimpu. So it says, adia ehamepa mintia sia semeni nyankopo shia ebo mpunimpu a, something that worries me very much that I don't understand, that if I meet God, if I come face to face with him, mebisano. The verb here is bisa, which is to ask. All right. So mebisano, I will ask him. So no here is the object pronoun him.
Miye ni papa no de boni etua meka.
Miye ni papa na o de boni etua meka. I said ye is to do. Nipa is a person, a human being. All right. The plural is nipa. Nipa. So you just bring in front. Papa is good, right? Good. So miye nipa papa. When I do good to someone, to a person, na or the boni echiameka. Boni is bad, right? Bad. So it's the opposite of papa. So na or the boni echiameka. Chiaka means literally to pay a debt, right? So there's chia, which is to pay, and then there's ka, which is a debt. So chiaka literally means to pay a debt, but we use this just to mean to pay up, all right? So miye nipa papa na ode boni echiameka. When I do good to someone, to a person, then he or she repays me with bad. Boni, right? So that is something that when someone does to him, it worries him a lot.
Mentiasie.
Mentiasie, we said tiasie is a phrasal verb that means to understand, all right? And then there's the negative marker in front. So to not understand. Mentiasie, I don't understand.
Sa ka kra na me meton na me di mani pa no a.
Se ka kra na me meton na me di be mani pa no a. Two verbs that you need to take note of here. The first one is ton. Ton, and ton means to sell. The opposite is to buy, right? So there's to buy, and then there is ton, to sell. And then we have ma, which is to give, right? To give. So se car kra na me ton na me de bema nipa no a, even if it's a car that I will sell and give to the person,
menya do mu se je.
Menya do wo mu se je. We have do, which is high toned, and that is love. Love as the noun, okay? If you bring the tone down, you get the verb do, all right? Do. So I can say me do, I love you, right? Me do. But I will say me wodo mau, me wodo mau. So I push the tone up because that is the noun. I have love for you, all right? So menya do wo mu se je. We have nya, which is to get, and then we have je, which is to take, right? If I say take it or collect it. So let's say I have this and I want to give it to you. I'll just say je, kwaku, je, abna, je. So even if it's a car that I sell and give to a person, I give it out of love and say, take it.
What you be meboa na je krata na chire famisi kama me a eno ano. Okay.
Oh.
What you be meboa? The verb here is chia, which we learned as to pay, right? To pay. There is a in front. This is the perfect aspect marker. This translates to English as have or has. We use this to mark complete action, all right? So what you be? You have paid some. Be here is some. The full word is a be, some, all right? So what you be? You have paid some. Meboa. Boa means to be lying, okay? To be lying. So meboa, am I lying? All right? So we use this expression to check, the correctness of what we say, all right? So what you be? Meboa, you've paid some. Correct? Enye jekrata no echire famisi kamamia eno no. We have enye, which is then, okay? Then je, we said take, right? Collect. Krata no. Krata is a paper, right? So we have krata as a paper and we have nwoma as a book. So enye jekrata no, then take the papers, as in the document to the vehicle, the car that he sold. Echire famisi kamame. Echire is later, right? Later. Famisi kamame, we have sika, which is money. If you say famisi kamame, you are saying give me my money. So we have wechiebi meboa. You've paid some, correct? Any ejikrata no, then take the documents. Echire famisi kamame. Later, you give me my money. Enwana no. That's it. When you say enwana no, you are saying that's it. So he thinks he does stuff out of love. So for instance, if he has a car and he wants to sell it, if you pay some, sometimes he can even give you the documents and say, oh, since you've paid some, take the car with you and bring me my money later. But that will be it, right? The person will take the car and just, that's it, he's gone. Na oko, and he's gone, all right? So that is what he has added here.
You see, I mean, what say, Abranti be watema. You see a friend no, na George.
Say ya me no woka say, Abranti be watema. We have say, which is now. But if you add ara or year to it, you get say ya, which is right now. Right now. Sese ya me no kasei. Kasa means to speak. So we have sese ya me no kasei. Right now, as I'm speaking with you, abrantie bi wotema. There's this young man in Tema. Yese ye freno na George. The say here is to say. And then we have the ye in front, which is we. So the subject pronoun we. But sometimes we use this to mean they. So when you say yes say, you are saying they say, literally. Yes say, ye freno na George. Fre means to call. Ye fre me yaw. I'm called Yaw. Ye fre was saying, what do we call you? So you see a friend on Na George. They say they call him Na George, as in he goes by the name Na George.
Or yet na distilled deben water.
Or yet na distilled dieben water. We have dieben, which is what? So or yet na distilled dieben water. He does na distilled what and what water. So it's like he can't place, the name. He doesn't recall the full name of, the water distillery that this Na George is into. So he puts dieben inside to capture what he doesn't remember.
No, say minor.
Ena osanye minor. Ena and osanye minor. He is also a minor.
Or community 8.
Or war, community 8. This war is the to be verb form for location stroke existence. We use this to describe the location and existence of stuff. There's a lesson on this, it's up here. So our community 8, he is in community 8. So this person, this Na George that he's talking about, is in community 8 in Tema.
Abeto meka 1 year ni.
Wabeto meka 1 year ni. The verb here is to, which is to buy. So wabeto meka, he has come to buy my car. 1 year ni. If you put ni after a period, you are saying it's been that period. So 1 year ni, it's been a year since this person came to buy his car. So if you say bosumi ni, it's been a month. Nawachi ni, it's been a week. All right. So here we have 1 year ni. 1 year is afe. So instead of 1 year ni, he could have said afini. Afini, it's been a year. So wabeto me car 1 year ni. He has come to buy my car and it's been a year.
Or the meka 1.1.
Or the meka 1.1. Deka means to owe, right? To owe. So if you say or the meka, you mean he or she owes me. So in this case, we are talking about Na George. So he owes me 1.1. In Ghana, if you say 1.1, you mean 1.1 million. As to whether he's talking about the old cities or the new cities, I have no idea. So he says, Odemeka 1.1. He owes me 1.1 million.
Medicase na court any ading na kwe hu baby o. Be pem ne amene wo ka say.
Medicase no akọ court any ading nyina akra ye nhunu baabi a owo. Case here is asem in chi. And a court, so the law court is asenibia. Asenibia. So this could have been medi asem no akọ asenibia any ading nyina akra ye nhunu baabi a owo. So I have taken the case to court, any ading nakra, and even done everything. Ye hunu beebia owo. The verb here is hunu, which is to see. But this is in the negative. So we have the negative marker in front. Hunu, to not see. And then we have beebi, which is somewhere. So ye hunu beebia owo. We can't find where he is, the place where he is. So mediasem no ako asenibia any ade nyina akra ye hunu baabi a owo. I have taken this case to court and done everything, but we can't find where this person is.
Bepem ne amene wo ka say.
Bepem na me no ka say. We have ne, which is today. The full word is ene, right? Today. Tomorrow is ochina. Ochina or china, all right? And yesterday is enra or nra, okay? So if you say bepemone, you are saying up to today. So up until today, meno kasei, that I'm speaking with you. So I have taken the case to court and done everything that I can, but we can't find this person up until today that I'm speaking with you.
Oh, we are say 1 year new.
What we are say? We have who, which is to see. There's a in front, which is the perfect aspect marker. This is to mark complete action. So this translates in English as have or has. So wehu, you have seen. Okay, wehu, you have seen. So you are done seeing. The action is complete. Wiase is the world. All right. The full word is ewiase. So if you ask wehu wiase, literally you are saying you have seen the world. So he's using this to ask, have you seen the world? Have you seen how this world is? 1 year new, it's been a year. I said 1 year is afe. So you can say afe new, it's been a year.
Look at my situation. Maton car mobi 1.1 scandal social to.
Maton car mobi 1.1 sikano da social to. We have maton car mobi. Ton we said is to sell, right? We said to means to buy and ton means to sell, right? So when you're in Ghana, we have a classified website called Tonaton. To, naton, buy and sell, okay? So we have maton car mo obi. Obi is someone. I have sold a car to someone. 1.1, so 1.1 million, right? Sika no da so hye ne to. We have sika, which is money, okay? So sika no is the money. Daso, we use daso to say still. And then we have share. Share means to be in, right? So I can say apawa no share efidie no mu. Apawa no share efidie no mu, okay? So sika no daso share ne to. To here is from a tour, which is the butt, right? So you're behind. But this a tour can also mean tax. So in Ghana, you find a lot of musicians playing with, the meanings here. We have maton car mobi 1.1. Sikano da so share neto. So I have sold a car to someone for 1.1 million and the money is still up in the person's ass.
Menako court, bepem ne mi hunu.
Medenako court, bepem ne mi hunu. We said courts, as in the law court, is asenibia, right? Asenibia. So this could have been Medenako asenibia. Bepem ne mi hunu. I have taken him to court. Bepem ne. We said ne is today. What did we say yesterday was Enra, okay? Enra or Nra. And tomorrow is Ochina or China. And I said bepem ne means up until today. So up to now, today, all right? Mi huno, we have hu, which is to see, literally. But we can also use this to mean to find, right? But it's in the negative. So we have the negative marker in front. So mi huno, I can't find him. So medenako asenibia, bepem ne, mi huno, I have taken him to court up until today and I can't find him.
Dear
metie you in my current state, right? So regardless of my state. So earlier he said, look at my situation, right? So regardless of my current state, the state that I'm in, this person was able to buy my car and run away without paying the remaining amount.
Inti nipa eyesa.
Inti nipa yesa. This inti we have mentioned in previous episodes that if you place it, at the front of your statement, you are saying so, right? So the full word is inti. But if you place it after something, you are saying because of what came before that. Okay, so you are given a reason for what came before that. So here we have inti. So, inti. Why is it that, right? So you see the inti that comes after dien. Literally, you are saying because of what? I told you if you put this inti after something, you are saying because of what came before that. And we said dien is what. So based on that, literally, DNT would be because of what. Inti DNT na nipa, yes sir. Nipa is people. The plural of nipa. Okay, nipa. So the singular is nipa or unipa. And the plural, you just bring in front, you get nipa. Inti DNT na nipa, yes sir. So why is it that people do that?
Okay, yamon it off and ye hwade. Adie pa na wabrabom obidi ye wa how pa. Adie obidi ye wa utimu se wani nye ho kra.
Adie ha me pa. Menti asia se mi Nyankopon hia. Ebompu ni mpu a me busa no. Me ni papa no de bone atua meka.
Kai.
Menti asia. Sa ka kura na me ton na me di mani pa no a menya do mu se je watu ya bi meboa na je krata na chefam se kama me a eno ano noko
oh
yesi a me no kasai abrantie bi wotema yesi a friend no na George oye na distill deben water no say minor na global services
okay
or community 8
okay
abato me ka 1 year ni Ford or de me ka 1.1 me the case na court any adin na kure hu ba bi wo be pem nne a me no wo kasai oh we say 1 year ni on look at my situation ma to ka mo bi 1.1 scandal so chen to me na court be pem nne mi hunu de metie yo di enti na nipa eyesa